Yo ho ho, Don Mafia. Welcome to yet another edition of the Don Mafia Report. You know, this morning I woke up and I really didn't know what type of video that I was about to do until I turned on ESPN and I saw the media just absolutely deep-throating the Miami Dolphins for a solid 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the assurance of the Buffalo Bills winning the AFC East is now in question. The Miami Dolphins have been on a hell of a hot streak, and they are threatening what was supposed to be a smooth ride into an AFC East championship, dominating the division for the first time in over 20 years. Something that Buffalo Bills fans, in my opinion, sincerely deserve. Since the Dolphins have recently hit their hot streak, and since they're going to be playing bottom-of-the-barrel talent these next coming weeks, things are going to be getting a lot more interesting. So I thought this video, what I would do is I would dissect the Miami Dolphins, figure out what they are doing right, and then finally answer the question, should the Buffalo Bills be nervous about the Miami Dolphins, and is the AFC East in jeopardy? Before I dive into it, I need to remind everyone that I am giving away either an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5 the second that I surpass 10,000 subscribers. To enter this competition, the only thing you need to do is subscribe to this channel, screenshot proof, and send it over to my Instagram with that proof via DM, and voila, you are entered. And so to the future winner, do keep in mind that the Jets finding hopes for the playoffs is a lot easier than finding one of these consoles right now. Apparently, they are out of stock throughout the entire United States. I'm hoping that I'll be able to jump on the next restock, which is apparently going to be happening on Black Friday. But the winner, you and I will talk about it, and we will make things happen. But trust me, I want to give you that console, baby. So yeah, Don Mafia, when it comes to the Miami Dolphins, this team was a sincere surprise. And I've been racking my brain trying to think of what team this reminds me of throughout recent history. Like, what team can I compare it to? And ironically, I ended up comparing it to the 2019 Buffalo Bills, right? An amazing defense, and then an offense that's probably about one or two weapons away from being a true complete team, especially an offense that plays very conservatively. And that's exactly what I'm seeing. I am seeing a team that reminds me significantly of our boys back in 2019. Now, I did stress the fact that their defense has largely been the reason why they have been winning all of these games. And everyone's talking about their defense. Now, when you look at just like some general stats, such as total yards allowed per game, which is 371.9 yards. That is 19th in the league. 243.8 passing yards allowed per game. That is also 19th in the league. And finally, 128 rush yards allowed per game, that being 22nd in the league. So when you look at those stats by themselves, they're more of a bend but not break defense. But that's not the Miami Dolphins defense. That's not their defensive identity. Their defensive identity just so happens to be takeaways, which they currently have racked up 14, and that is good enough for fourth in the league. Now, I did mention previously, right? I did mention previously that their offense has been playing relatively conservative, and that has been the case. I mean, when you look at a Chan Gailey offense, and trust me, Bills fans are certainly familiar with his mediocre play calling, he's really not doing anything flashy. He's being very, very conservative. The reason that the Dolphins are putting up so many points, and so because their defense is wrapping in a pretty little bow and gifting it over to the Miami Dolphins. I mean, like, some of their starting field position is absolutely disgusting. I mean, legitimately, like, we could throw you under center and you would be able to drive your offense down the field, and when you're starting on the damn 30. Anybody can do it, and their defense is making plays for them. They really, really are, hence why they are essentially a pretty scary team moving forward. Now, really, when I look at like the outlook of the rest of the season, right, that Hail Mary to DeAndre Hopkins, I mean, that damn broke my heart, right? I mean, I'm still confident that the Buffalo Bills are better than the Cardinals. You cannot tell me that a Hail Mary means that you are a better team than the other team. The better team lost that game on Sunday. The only problem is that now we are going into the bye week, and it just so happens that the Miami Dolphins are going to be playing the Denver Broncos, and their starting quarterback, who is statistically the worst in the league, is out, and we're playing a backup. They're going to be going up against a Brett Rypien-led Broncos offense. So more than likely, we are about to be tied with the Miami Dolphins 7-3, 7-3. Luckily, the Buffalo Bills, we do have the head-to-head matchup, so technically we'll still be first, but that following week, and so the NFL scheduling committee really didn't do us any favors because the Dolphins are playing the Jets, we are playing the Chargers, and so that following week, the Dolphins will be playing the Bengals. So it is very, very, very likely that we are going to be tied record-wise with the Miami Dolphins for the next 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, honestly, like I said, the Miami Dolphins have been playing the bottom of the barrel of the league the past couple of weeks. They had a couple of pretty impressive wins, especially against the Cardinals. I will give them that. But, I mean, let's just talk about going on ahead and just letting them have a damn cakewalk throughout the rest of the season. And so what makes me feel good is the fact that their last 4 games I would consider to be a gauntlet. Obviously, they have the Kansas City Chiefs, big fat L. Then I see them dropping to the Raiders for sure, and then obviously I see them dropping to us. As far as a final record prediction for the Miami Dolphins, I'm thinking they're going 10-6. I think they're going to make a wild card spot. As far as winning the division, I really have a good feeling that they're about to be in for a rude awakening into the last quarter of their schedule. I think that they could go on ahead and they could win against the Patriots, but we'll see. It could be an alternative reality. This division could go on ahead, and it could come down to the final game of the year. The Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins, who's winning the division and who's going to be in a wild card spot. So let's hope that doesn't happen, but at the end of the day, I see the Miami Dolphins having a really good season, making the playoffs, going 10-6, but the division's the Buffalo Bills. In my opinion, we're going 11-5, maybe, dare I say 12-4. Dare I say 12-4. Down Mafia, thank you so much for tuning in to a hypothetical video. Do me a favor, leave a comment. Are you nervous about the Dolphins? Let us know. What do you think our final record is going to be? And we'll go from there. And thank you for tuning in. And before I let you go, always remember, let's go Buffalo.